evicted in 3 days. Isn't that just lovely? We love that. We love that. But I think my apartment trying to fuck me over, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm not renewing my lease here. They know I'm not renewing my lease here. My lease ends on the 17th. I'm leaving on the 7th. I'm out. I'm gone. I never want to see this place again. I never want to be in it again because management sucks so bad after they change. They know I'm leaving. So I sent an email trying to figure out like, hey, why am I getting evicted out of nowhere? Because I already paid my rent for March. My rent is prorated. It's paid. I paid it on the 28th of February. So why am I getting evicted? Okay, so I walked my butt all the way down to the front office to try to figure this out. And I said, why did I get an email saying we have 3 days to leave, that I'm getting evicted? And is this going to go on my credit? Because, sorry, boo, but no.
We're going to be homeless in 1 day. So we got a tent in the tent. We setting up today to make sure everything is going to be good for tomorrow. A tent in the tent. That's a double. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Look.
Double the protection.
This is how we're going to stay extra warm in here, okay? When you're in this tent, it's naturally going to be warmer because of body heat and stuff. And then we're going to have something on top of the tent too, right? You put an insulation?
Yeah, there's going to be a thermal emergency blanket on top, and then the rain tarp will be on top of that.
You're not done setting up in here yet. This is the outside of the tent, but you go in the other room. Look, isn't that crazy? Like a room.
It's literally a room. I love it. And I thought this was going to take up way more space.
Ooh. Okay. Oh no, this is toasty. This is toasty.
He didn't even roll the blanket. This is just one blanket.
Oh, we're going to sleep in here.
We're almost done setting up. This is our last day, so we're really working on getting this done.
I think they are addicted to being homeless. If y'all don't know, this man has been homeless multiple times. He was homeless, living in a tent before. He said he refuses to work, though he had a job prior. He quit that. Then from there, he said he refuses to work. They were in a hotel just before this, and they claim they got evicted from the hotel from past due payments being unpaid. I don't know how you can live in a hotel and not pay and then just accumulate debt until they kick you out. That seemed like a lot to me. I actually found him on YouTube before, and he was making good money on YouTube and TikTok. That's the only content they can monetize, it seemed like, to me personally. Or they're bad with money, one or the other. For him to be back homeless and her to be back homeless, it's a whole lot with them. She was living with her parents. She came back with him. Now they back homeless in tents again. Another year. If y'all know about them, let me know. But oh, and before that, they were living in storage units as well. I think it's all for content, me personally. But I could be wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have so much anxiety leaving things. This is the first time in my life I've ever been evicted, right? And so I tried my hardest to like sell things, give away things. I even got a little storage, just enough that I could afford, because I couldn't afford the bigger ones. I was only able to get like a 10x5. The anxiety I feel, because like I hate leaving things behind, and I realize like what in me is so attached to things, that meaningless things, like it's just stuff that you can have again, but it's so emotional. Like just the microwave I can't bring with me. I can't bring the stuff with me. I can't bring my bed frame. I try to sell it. And just different things, like all these hangers and whatnot. Like, I just wish I had more time to like get this place exactly how I would want it, you know? But I don't have time. Like, I'm flying out tomorrow for a new job. They only gave me so much time, and I really try to utilize all I could. And I just was not successful in getting rid of everything. And I just feel so guilty. But I think this divinely happened because like I have this weird thing with things. Like I like to leave spaces behind as if I never existed, you know? And getting evicted is already traumatizing enough. Now just having shit. I just want to get off my chest because I feel so guilty leaving things behind.
Somebody in the comment section said we moved a lot as kids and it helped me completely detach from things. Leaving behind is okay, but always try to pack lightly. Yeah, you should want to pack lightly. You can get all of those things over and over again, especially hangers and the small things she was talking about. It'll actually be more expensive for you to take multiple suitcases or a big old suitcase just to try to bring everything with you. It would be better for you to buy it brand new at the next place that you go to. It's not that deep to me. Sounds like she has some attachment issues with things. Her house don't look like a hoarder though, but she might be a hoarder in the making. I don't know, but it's not that serious to me personally. You could just get it all over. The fact of the matter should be, at least, you have somewhere to go from there. But it's interesting hearing different people share their different perspectives though, as always.
I'm getting evicted.
Update. So I'm not getting evicted yet. Okay, so basically, let me explain the story to you all because I didn't explain it to you the other day, okay? So I'm in this position because I'm 2 months late on my rent. I owe 2 months of my rent, okay? So the letter that I got on Friday was telling me that I had 3 days, excluding the weekends, to pay my remaining balance in full, or I was getting kicked the fuck out. So also, I live in a slumlord location, okay? Like, the lady that gave me my keys last January gave me my keys, and I've never seen or heard from anyone ever again. I've never met anyone else. This girl's younger than me. I don't know if she's my landlord. I don't know nothing, okay? I only have her email, and that's it. And I've never talked to anybody, my mom said, because I've always paid my rent. True. Okay, so what's next? Hold on. So I emailed this girl. I sent her a long paragraph with 5 separate points. If I'm a couple $100s short on Wednesday, am I getting kicked out? Can I make a payment plan? My main concern was the credit. I am a spoiled, blessed, grateful, thankful person. Call me what you want. My dad co-signed me for my apartment. I have no credit. I've never had a credit card before. I needed a co-sign. So that's been my whole concern this whole time. Not me getting kicked out. I don't give a fuck about any of that. My dad's credit cannot get affected by this, okay? He's been in the Army for the past 26 years and he's retiring this year. That's why I've been freaking the fuck out, okay? And also, my dad doesn't know anything about this, so if you know my dad in real life, please don't tell him any of this is going on. So that was my main concern. So whatever, I emailed the girl. She tells me I'm gonna forward it to the rent collector. I don't know who these people are. I'm like, okay, cool. The girl doesn't email me back for 24 hours. I'm freaking the fuck out. So I sent her this paragraph, okay? She responds with 1 sentence and says, pay half of the balance by Wednesday. It's right here. Girl, why didn't you say that in the letter? I've been fucking freaking the fuck out. Whatever. So, also, the day that I got the letter, I signed up to fucking get a credit card, right? I was getting a credit card trying to take out money, like get a cash advance from the credit card. I just now went to Chase and tried to do that. She tells me you need the physical card, which isn't coming in the mail for 7 to 10 business days. And I'm pretty sure it's going to West Virginia, so I'm going to have to... Whatever. Okay. And I live in California, if you don't know. But anyways, hold on. I'm getting fucking hyped up. I don't know what else I was trying to say, but yeah. So basically, as of in 10 minutes, when I go put this in the little fucking mailbox, I don't even take it to a person. It goes in a mailbox. In 10 minutes, I'm going to be only 1 month behind. But I have very sad news for you all. The first is in like 3 days. So, I'm going to try to stay positive. The next 3 days, y'all bitches can't tell me a damn fucking thing. You bitches is still broke. Not me. I just now literally walked into Chase and said, drain the whole bank account, leave $1. You bitches is broke. I don't got shit to worry about for 3 fucking days. I'm fucking lit. I'm happy. I'm grateful. And see, this is why you just gotta stay positive. I mean, it's fine for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, I'm thriving. For the next 3 days, I'm winning. I'm on top. I have a fucking home. Thanks for all the concern. Thanks for all the advice. I read all of your all's messages. I was too overwhelmed to respond because I was freaking out. But yeah, that's the update in my life. It's still a mess, but we're kind of good right now. I gotta go pay the rent because they're about to close. Like, and I'm over here making a TikTok.
Breaking news. Starting January 2026, you will no longer have 30 days to appeal an eviction anymore. They are starting to send evictions out immediately, and 3 days after you will be going to court. No more 30 days because y'all motherfuckers be trying to appeal that 30 days and another 30 days and another 30 days, and they said they are sick of it. You have 3 days. You gonna go to court, they're gonna let you know what's up, and after that 3 days and they decide what they're gonna do, you have another 3 days to get the fuck out or pay them.
So you got 6 days total, not even 7. You got 6 days to figure out what you're gonna do. Because this was the thing. People would keep appealing the eviction, and it would give them more time, another 30 days. You know, the cycle would have to repeat 30 days at a time. Therefore, they would still be in the property for months. And it was nothing the landlord could do. So the landlord will be taking a loss every month that they weren't paid. Can't get a new tenant in there. The current tenant just gets to stay in there while not paying rent. Of course, they're not paying. They're playing the appeal game and seeing how far they could take it most times. Because most times they know they can't come up with the money, or they're not trying, or they may be trying, but they aren't successful. They don't have any means to finances, right? They don't have no way to make the money to pay the rent. So it's just a waiting game for the landlord. And this is one thing that landlords have hated, right? Because they know how it is, and it's a whole process. I had a family member that was a landlord, and this was the thing that got that family member out of the business, right? That family member didn't want to be a landlord no more because it was too much of a hassle, especially when you don't have a lot of money. You're not a successful business owner. You just got one property, and it was just looked at as another stream of income, but it actually turns into a nightmare when you get a bad tenant. That's all it takes, is that one bad tenant for it to become a complete nightmare. And now that's more stress being brought into your life because you got to figure out ways to still pay that mortgage, even though you aren't being paid, if you get me.
Yep. And I feel like this is not wrong because a lot of people be trying to get over on them, and they still have to pay the property and shit. So a win is a win, an L is an L. Whoop-de-doo. Find somewhere else to go. But they are no longer doing 30-day evictions anymore. 3-day max, or you have to get the hell out.
That's a win for landlords. I know landlords will definitely look at that like that's a win. This is probably the best day of their life. If they haven't heard it by now, then when they do hear this news, I'm pretty sure they'll be celebrating. They'll be excited about it. Those days are over. A lot of things are about to change in 2026. It's about to be a completely different world than what everyone was used to, right? You got to stay up to date on the changes or you won't be aware, and then it'll just hit you like that, out of nowhere, out the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this video, family. Let me know what you think, especially about the new changes that are being made in certain states. I don't know if it's all states. If it's in all states, let me know. If it's in your state, let me know. Either way, I know it's in some states.